The South China Sea, a shimmering expanse of turquoise and deep blue, is home to a rich tapestry of marine life. Welcome to Cryptic Mystic Vault, where we dive deep into the hidden history of human civilization. Beneath the surface, however, lurks a maelstrom of geopolitical tensions, with nations vying for control of its abundant resources. The struggle for fishing rights has become a flashpoint, threatening regional stability and the livelihoods of countless fishermen. For centuries, the South China Sea has been a vital fishing ground for coastal communities. The bounty of the sea has become a source of contention, with overlapping territorial claims and dwindling fish stocks fueling tensions. This competition has led to overfishing, illegal fishing, and confrontations at sea, pushing the region closer to conflict. As competition for resources intensifies, the need for a peaceful and sustainable solution becomes ever more pressing. At the heart of the South China Sea fishing wars lies a complex web of competing claims and historical grievances. China, Vietnam, the Philippines, Malaysia, Brunei, and Taiwan all assert sovereignty over parts of the sea, leading to overlapping exclusive economic zones and disputes over fishing rights. These disputes are often rooted in historical claims, with each nation citing ancient maps and historical records to bolster their claims. The depletion of fish stocks, a result of overfishing and unsustainable practices, has intensified competition. As fish populations decline, competition for the remaining resources becomes fiercer, leading to increased tensions and confrontations at sea. The growing demand for seafood, both regionally and globally, puts further pressure on already strained fish stocks. Fishing boats have been rammed, sunk, or seized, and fishermen have been arrested or even injured or killed in clashes with maritime authorities from other countries. These incidents highlight the human cost of the fishing wars, as ordinary fishermen are often caught in the crossfire of geopolitical disputes. The disputes have the potential to escalate into larger conflicts, threatening regional stability and security. The overfishing and environmental damage caused by these conflicts threaten the long-term sustainability of the South China Sea's marine ecosystem. While the South China Sea fishing wars may seem like a regional issue, their implications are global in scope. The sea is a vital artery of global trade, with trillions of dollars worth of goods passing through its waters each year. Any disruption to shipping lanes, whether due to fishing disputes or military activity, could have significant repercussions for the global economy. The fishing industry in the South China Sea is closely intertwined with global supply chains. Overfishing and unsustainable practices in the region can have far-reaching consequences for food security and livelihoods far beyond the South China Sea. The involvement of major powers, particularly the United States and China, further complicates the situation. The South China Sea has become a focal point for strategic competition between these two superpowers, each seeking to secure its interests in the region. This great power rivalry adds another layer of complexity to the fishing disputes, making it more difficult to find a peaceful and lasting solution. The depletion of fish stocks and the ongoing conflicts threaten not only the livelihoods of these communities, but also the cultural heritage and traditional way of life associated with fishing. The human toll of the South China Sea fishing wars is often overlooked amidst the geopolitical maneuvering and economic calculations. Fishermen, many of whom rely on the sea for their livelihoods, are often caught in the crossfire. They face the constant threat of harassment, intimidation, and even violence from authorities and fishing fleets from other countries. Their boats are boarded, their catches confiscated, and they are sometimes detained or even injured in these encounters. The psychological toll on these fishermen can be significant. The fear and uncertainty of venturing out to sea, knowing that they may encounter hostile forces, can take a heavy toll on their mental well-being. These conflicts also have a profound impact on the families and communities that depend on fishing. When fishermen are unable to fish safely, or when fish stocks decline, it creates economic hardship and food insecurity. The stories of these fishermen and their families serve as a stark reminder of the human cost of the South China Sea fishing wars. As the South China Sea fishing wars escalate, the environmental impacts become increasingly severe. Overfishing, destructive fishing practices, and pollution are devastating marine ecosystems. Coral reefs are being destroyed, and fish populations are plummeting, threatening the biodiversity of the region. The loss of marine life not only affects the environment, but also the millions of people who depend on these waters for food and employment. This environmental degradation poses a long-term threat to food security and economic stability in the region. The United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS, plays a critical role in addressing the disputes in the South China Sea. However, the enforcement of international laws in these contested waters is challenging. Strengthening international law and ensuring compliance are essential for resolving the conflicts and protecting the rights and resources of all parties involved. The ongoing conflicts in the South China Sea necessitate a call for cooperation and the adoption of sustainable practices. Collaborative efforts among the nations involved, supported by international organizations, are crucial. Sustainable fishing practices, protection of marine environments, and respect for international maritime laws can pave the way for a stable and prosperous future in the region. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more mind-blowing discoveries and thrilling adventures into the past.